I stepped out of that office, I just threw my phone. My friend did not. For the amount of school fees we paid, it was not funny in the beginning.
I have my money. Give me the house.
My friends, they live in landlord. They threw me out on a Sunday morning. Amazing people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Matilda. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for let's come back to watch my videos. So for today, I have my beautiful people here. I'm sure you guys have seen these people's faces on my channel so many times. Number one, we have Lillian and we have Debbie. So today we're going to be talking about our life in the UK. You guys, this country, get us to the B. So we're going to be talking about our lives in the UK. I think you should start with yourself and tell us if you're a master's student, if you're done with your master's or not. Okay, yes, I'm actually done with my master's program and currently working full-time and also a chef on the side. You guys should follow her. She's cooking. If you want all this delicious food in London, go to her. Period. Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Deborah. I'm done with my master's. I'm working full-time as well in a mental health hospital.
Yes, cash madams.
I'm an aspiring nursing student.
Oh shit! I'm sure you already know me here on this channel, so I don't need to introduce myself. But me, I'm done with my master's and I'm also working full-time. So I came to the UK in 2021 and my master's was 1-year program. And I think they did 2 years. Yes, 2 years. And what university did you go to? Northumbria University.
Same.
They went to Northumbria University in London and I went to University of Leicester. Actually, our school is in Newcastle, but you have a campus
we
use
in
London.
Satellite campus in
okay.
London.
Yeah. So guys, I have questions that we'll be talking about here. So the first thing, we've introduced ourselves, and then, so was UK like the first option for you guys when you were coming to for your masters, or you just picked any country?
For me, I had United States in mind. I was going to go to Dominica before
Dominican
the
Republic.
US, Dominican Republic, but for some reasons I couldn't go, and I had to go to the US route. But it couldn't work through as well, so I had to come to the UK. Probably God has so many things in store for me here. So
okay, for me, UK, like the whole travel abroad thing just came up. Okay, you know, my dad was like, since you don't know what to use your life to do here in Nigeria. So you were useless in Nigeria.
Not like I was useless, but the line I wanted to do was not something that was so okay with my parents. Like I wanted to do like a full-time business and stuff, but you know, so
I wanted you to go to school.
One day he just woke up, boom. You know, but I think he spoke about Ireland first, but at a point he was not like, okay, just look around, pick a country you want.
And
so
then go to that one.
Yes, so myself and my sister, we looked at Canada, but during that COVID period, Canada, yeah, but that was,
I think most people, UK was really not
lockdown,
their first choice.
yeah. So other countries like Australia too that I would have preferred. Those ones, they're not even begging you, they locked their country with one big padlock. So it was just UK and I'm like, okay, what am I doing? UK, straight up, let's go there and start. So
UK was not my first step. My first choice was Canada. Canada did not work out. UK was next option for me, so I just chose the country last. So we're going to be talking about jobs in the UK, how it is to get a job here as a student. I think for me, it was hard because we came during pandemic, right?
Yeah.
We came during pandemic, everyone was on lockdown, so there was really not much when it comes to like job options for you to do, because there was only care jobs that were available that time, right? It was only care jobs, so there was no like hospitality, no retail, no restaurants, no Tesco. All this is now that is open. There was none of that. So how was it? Did you find it easy to get a job when you came to the UK?
Like you said, it was just care available.
So just care and maybe warehouse. For people that did warehouse.
I don't have that energy.
Did you start working immediately you came to the UK?
Yeah.
You started working immediately?
Yes.
Did you start working?
Like the truth is, coming into the UK, like I was not given like a good orientation, or I was not given like a heads up to what job is like here. So I had this mindset of, okay, I've done my degree, so let's go and get the job. And also do
You're looking for a better job.
And also do the masters on the side. So I was thinking, okay, we can start with this customer service kind of thing. And coming into the UK, staying 1 full month.
A choke.
No job.
You be seeing your email, you be seeing
no job. No, the thing is, you know, at that point, we came with this mindset of once you just apply, you get jobs all over.
But that's what we're seeing online. There are jobs in the UK.
3 months plus, no job. I think it was it when I came to my rescue one time and referred me to that. Like at that point, I had to start asking people what kind of jobs can one get here, because I didn't even know about care that much.
You guys, the first time me and you heard about care. We didn't even know about care. We didn't know about the job description. We just heard about care. That day,
yeah.
Okay, I didn't not even get a job immediately I came to this country. I think I started working like June, July. I did not even see anything because
And you came in January.
I came in January. I did not see anything. June, July.
Mine was like around April. When I have I've turned down a lot of jobs. The first interview I went for, they were like, I hope you know what this job involves. You have to do this, do this. Do you know how to do baby pamper? I said, yes, I know how to. Exactly. I'm just telling you this in the raw form. So when you get there, you will not run. I don't. That day,
actually want for
that day after the interview with the lady, immediately I stepped out of that office. I just threw my phone beside the door. I said, let me come and kill her.
That was what I said, and she called me on the phone. She was like, Deborah. I said, Lillian, the lady is calling you. She was like, where is this girl I referred? And I told her, Lillian, what's up? She said, Deborah, I'm not sure.
She get a job in this country is actually not funny, because you know when you're expecting like customer care, at least retail, you know these two small jobs that you be like, okay, yes,
the baby girl
hotel manager, all these things.
You will not see. Let me give you more story, because my story is very funny.
Yeah, this girl needs to write a book. She needs to write a book.
After that first experience, I still went jobless, no job. So what I just started doing every day, I would just cook, just to keep myself busy. Then, because it was schooling from online schooling, you just be bored, doing nothing, no friends.
And it was actually online.
The COVID.
So the second job I got, I spoke to one of my flatmates then, because the man works in a bread factory. This is very popular. I don't should I call the brand?
No need to call.
One very popular brand bread factory here in the UK. And I'm like, okay, thank God I've seen someone, even if he's to work in this factory with this man. And I spoke to him, sir, please, I'm looking for a job, even if it's anything at all, maybe around. I didn't want to go straight and say in your factory or your where you're working. The man just said, okay, Lillian, that I have a friend that have a care agency. I was like, God.
What? Can
you just give me contact? You know what I want? They're telling me care. Anyway, at that point, I said, okay, fine. Because, parents sending money every month.
You guys converting naira to pounds. It's not funny.
Okay,
it's really not funny.
I need to get a job to ease this burden off my parents' shoulder. So the man said, okay, I'll give you. I said, okay, fine, just bring the contact. Let us just start from somewhere. So luckily for me, I called the owner of the agency, and they're like, okay, Lillian, we're happy to take you. This since this person referred you to us and all. We are planning on having our cleaning department. Do you want to do cleaning? I'm like, take glory, Father.
That was my
It was like, yeah, trust me.
No, I didn't clean offices, so I think when you're cleaning like offices, it's not really bad because you're just sweeping and mopping.
Did you do like proper home cleaning?
No, I didn't do home cleaning. I did office and then I worked in restaurant. Restaurant is hard though, especially when you have to do like the toilet.
God.
Somebody saw shaking.
I was so happy, like finally, I'm not doing this care. Let me do cleaning. Hey. The first day I went for my cleaning job, Africans now, we're very good with cleaning. Because in your house, in fact, the person I need to give you reference is your mother. You don't need reference from any of us because what we do in our aunties, their house is for free. So here we get paid to do it. I'm like, okay, thank God I'm not doing care. Finally, I started doing cleaning. So the company like, I'll pay you every month. I said, no, I want my weekly pay. They said, no, cleaning is monthly. Unless you do care, it's bi-weekly. That's 2 weeks. I said, okay, fine. If anything not just to do this care, fine. I started doing the cleaning. After 1 month, you know, as you're doing now, you're calculating your money. You know, finally. And I come my father and say, don't worry, this month you don't really need to send me money. I'm a big girl in the UK. My money now is bouncing. I'm going to clean for 10 hours next week. I'm going to clean for 20 hours. I finished calculating all my money. Brothers and sisters, at the end of the month, I was just waiting till midnight, let my alert enter. Alert entered. I think that my eye, they pay me. Waiting with this. Do you know how much they paid me after 1 month? £400.
Without pounds. Minus tax.
I don't know. Let me get, excuse me.
£400 in a month. You cannot even survive because you need to pay rent.
My rent then was how much? Well, more than 400.
She was living under the bridge.
Jesus. The next day, I called one of our professors. They're screaming, what is the meaning of this? What happened to all my money? Meanwhile, I've calculated to earn like £800.
Yeah.
I know £800 was big. No, £800 is big. It was big.
So, and then you can't receive pounds. Like,
Just give me pounds. Give me the fucking pounds. I need it. So I'm like, my money is supposed to be up to £800. What am I saying? You're like, Lillian, calm down. That's not how it's done. That there's a cutoff for pay. Cutoff again.
it's okay.
Brother, please give me my money. Anyway, so it was crazy.
How was your own? So, was it easy for you to like get into the whole care system and
It was. I won't lie.
just prepare yourself? Did you prepare yourself from Nigeria that okay, it's care you're going to do, or you knew about the whole care?
I knew about the whole care.
Debbie had a soft landing. She had someone that adopted her.
No, that's the mistake. I was prepared for anything.
Oh, okay.
I was prepared for anything. Care. I wasn't prepared for retail, to be honest. But I knew care was harder than any other. Like you said, care was cleaning was harder. I haven't done cleaning job before, so I can't relate.
My brother was cleaning. Okay.
I was prepared for anything. So when care came, it didn't come to me as a shock. I had to, you know.
And you got the link, like the job, like immediately.
I got immediately now.
Yes, I did.
The problem with cleaning is you get like very few hours. Like in a day, you can clean.
Just
you leave your house for just 3 hours or 4 hours, and your body.
It's just the same as domiciliary care.
Really?
Yes, because you're going from house to house.
And then the hours.
At least domiciliary care, you go from house to house. Cleaning just one location, you just clean like 2 or 3 hours, and you're done for the day.
And you'll be tired.
So you just 30 pounds you're going out to go and hustle for. Wow. So it's really not. It's really not worth it at the end of the day.
My story is at the end of the day, I still went back to care. Yes! I still went to care.
Started from the bottom.
Now we're here. At that point, because I couldn't afford to be seeing my parents changing pounds every month from Naira that I don't have head. Every month they're sending me my rent that was like 600
the way you now convert the money
plus upkeep and all. I'm like,
shout out to our parents.
I did tell you.
Thank you. So after cleaning, you now went to care. So you just started from care from the beginning.
I went back to care.
I mean, after cleaning, I then went to hospitality. If you're looking for like care, warehouse, cleaning, it's not hard to get. Let me just tell you, it's really not hard. You can get it. Sharp, you will get the job. But if you're looking for VTO is actually hard to get. Like all this Tesco, you guys, if you want to get Tesco job, you will see the amount of questions they will ask you.
Yeah, unless you're doing cleaning.
The amount of questions they will ask you for Tesco, you will answer all these scenario questions. All the I feel that
unless you're doing cleaning, those that maybe or you work in their warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse is not even hard to get.
Yeah.
So that's it when it comes to jobs. Then next one we talk about is we came during COVID, and most of the time we're having classes online. Most of our classes are online. So will you say it was worth it for you to come during that period? Because you did not see your classmates, you did not see your lecturers, you're just having classes online.
Let me say, at first, being that we are Nigerians and in Nigeria we are less opportune when it comes to technology, you understand? So navigating the online blackboard whole thing, it looks like it's one big thing to do, but at the end of the day, it's very simple.
It's really very simple.
You understand? So for me, it's an advantage because at the end of the day, you get to experience that aspect of, technology. Let me put it like technology. Do you understand? Because if you just come and go into like a normal traditional classroom setting, you will not experience that. You understand? So it was a good thing. For me,
it wasn't good because I was anticipating to see my friends.
Same here.
To see the people I was, you know, speaking with online.
I think the whole thing with that online thing, for the amount of school fees we paid, it was not funny in the beginning because we paid for full tuition, we paid for online physical classes, to see your classes, to see your lecturers, to see your students, to use the school. Because I mean, we are paying for the school building all in.
But you know, at the end of the day, it would like we are more advantaged because we got to experience both the online and the offline.
Yes,
you guys, me.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys. I did a 1 year course, and all my class, okay, not all of them, but most of them were online, and we had only less than 10 classes. We had them what is 10 is even much. I don't think it was up to 10 that we had like physical face to face. So most of my courses were online. So for me, I would say
you didn't even get to.
I didn't even get to exactly. I didn't even see my classmates and all of. I saw there was
and that thing it depends on how like the makeup of people you have in your class. Like my class really connected online.
Exactly.
We acted like we all grew up together.
Yes,
we all
from that online. Yeah.
So what was your class when it comes to like the different nationalities in your class? Were they more Africans? Were they more British?
More Asians
and Nigerians.
Yeah.
I think mine were just 2 Nigerians in my class. There were some people in my class, they were just 2 Nigerians. The rest were like Indians, and I think they were just few Asians. I don't even know. I think they were just few Asians. But to show you that I can't remember how many people were in my class, just working.
Yeah.
So I was thinking,
even the Indians and Asians in our class, man, they are all vibe. Like
so it depends on people you meet
in
your course or in your program. Then the next thing we're going to talk about is, so when it comes to like looking for a house in the UK, how is it? Okay,
are you sure you want to start with me?
Okay, let me just say from the beginning. When I came to this country, before I came, I already got like accommodation before coming. So I had not really suffered the whole house hunting. Because when I came, I had to do like video call with the agents, saw their commission. It was a student accommodation, so it was just there, normal UK house, normal space, small room. But it was just fine. How was it?
Mine wasn't really difficult because as a soft girl, I had one already.
We got it hard.
So it wasn't really difficult for me at all. So I don't know. I don't have so much to say about that.
So you just
but when I started renting on my own,
no.
You have to pay deposits. You have to get a guarantor.
All those things.
You have to
reference.
You have to get your pay slip. You have to, oh my god,
so many things.
You're gonna speak to so many agents. I went for viewings upon viewings, and I was tired. Sometimes they'll be like, oh sorry Deborah, this house is taken. I went to one particular house. I met with the lady. I saw the house. It was really nice. So it was time to get the whole thing done, and she was like, oh sorry, someone that came in earlier is taking the house already. So but nah, it's not easy at all. The whole paperwork. I have my money.
Exactly.
I have my money. Give me the house. Let me give you my money. You have to bring reference. You have to bring rental. You have to do this.
There are so many things.
And then when you finally get the house and something is damaged in it, it takes the whole lots of time for them to come and
get it. Yeah.
It's not easy.
So what about you?
Just for you to get your own house.
My own experience, I think I'll just make it brief because
it's gonna be brief. she has seen her eye, everything.
I feel that God cannot give you what He cannot handle. For me to experience that is just like, you know, it's part of the UK. Okay, coming into the UK, but before I came into the UK, actually I was able to get a house from Nigeria. I have a relation here that was able to get a house. And you know, you've just been Nigerian, like, it's not just to get a house. I have money to give you. Get this house for me. You don't even know what it takes. You have your money, but they're not responding to you. Okay. But at the end of the day, my relation was able to get a house. That was like 24 hours before I left Nigeria.
Yeah.
That was when I got this house. Getting there. God of mercy. Is this the house I paid for? This is £650.
Really? I might was around that same price when I came.
£650 for a shared.
You want shared?
Oh,
she's in London, guys. By the way, they're in London. I'm in Leicester.
For a shared.
So you can't relate.
So mine was studio, but it was 650, 670. But it was studio flat.
Studio in
Shared
London
apartment. I think it was
that's
3 bed, 1 bedroom and toilet
and shared
and a
kitchen, shared space.
and I was sharing with guys. You know what it means to share bathroom and toilet with guys. Okay, story for another day. That house was disgusting. I just had only my room to myself.
Yeah.
Like anything.
But what was the size of the room?
It was not big.
But was it manageable?
It was not even worth the price. But I feel because it's
First time,
like an emergency kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That was when I got the house. As I was there, I was not happy with myself, and that was during pandemic now. So every day I would be lamenting, like, I need to leave this house. I didn't even know how difficult it was to get the house. After the whole thing, one of my uncle's friends got another house for me. That one was a 3 bed, but had 2 bedroom and toilet. So it was perfect. It had lounge, kitchen.
Yeah.
I was the only female in the house. So
Again.
yeah, it was just me, a grown-up man, and very young boy. So the kitchen was basically for me, which I liked. Yeah. So the place was not bad.
Have you stayed with the living landlord before?
Yes.
Have you stayed with the living landlord?
You don't want to hear my experience.
No.
So will you encourage stay with a living landlord, or you just?
Some living landlords are good.
Okay.
Yeah, some are good. I don't want to make everybody
Generalize
look like
the
it's
whole
bad.
thing.
Do you get?
But you won't be comfortable. That's
Yeah.
You will not be comfortable, but some of them are good. My friends, they live in landlord. They threw me out on a Sunday morning. Sunday
not because you're
on
owing
a
rent.
cold
You were
morning.
thrown out.
It's not as if I was owing rent. I was not owing rent, but the thing is that these people sometimes they want to play smart on you. They don't want to sign a contract with you because they know that if anything goes wrong, you will use it against them. I'm asking, can we sign a contract? They're saying, oh, we'll do this later.
But we collect your rent.
It was just 1 month I stayed there.
1 month. Okay.
Yeah. They don't sign a contract, and they're promising I'm going to pre-paint the room, we'll change the curtains, we'll do this.
Anything they don't do before you move into your apartment,
please
forget about it.
Can you do this thing you promised? What they're really asking is for my deposit, because I've honestly had a very bad experience when it comes to housing here. So I had to wisen up early. I refused to pay the deposit because they did not fulfill their promises of putting new curtains and paint. I said, okay, until you do all of these things before I'm giving you my deposit, and until we sign a contract before I'm giving you my collecting my deposit won't be hard. Do you get? So in fact the whole thing became messy and all. I started threatening them with lawyer that I don't even have.
In this country, if you want to win anything, just start. Make sure you know your right in this country.
I threatened them with lawyer that I don't have. I said I'm not speaking to you anymore. You will hear from my lawyer by Monday.
Oh shit!
Sunday morning. I came to my room. Lillian, you must leave this house.
My lawyer.
You will leave this house today. You will tell me these people say that I'm a lodger. They call me a lodger. They say that I'm not the tenant. I'm a lodger. That I should leave.
I mean, it's not signed contract.
They don't want. And do you know the sad part of this? And this thing happened like 3 days when my brother came into the UK.
So 2 of you were now. He wasn't.
Like my brother came in today. 3 days time, this whole thing happened. Why? Because they were requesting for double rent.
Okay, for you and your brother. Oh.
And I've always been telling them my brother is coming. Anything he entails, just tell me. They didn't tell me anything until he arrived. They're now requesting for double rent.
So that means 2 of you were homeless.
So yeah, we were practically homeless. That's the truth. I had to lodge my brother in one very exotic Airbnb before he will not feel the pressure of what is going on. I knew what was going on. He was just saying that it's not just to go in and bring another house. He didn't know that guy, if you lose God now that bridge they go like this. So all the money I worked during summer, I had to use it to start looking for house, put him in Airbnb for like a week in London.
Which is very expensive.
For my students that not
very
arrive. My dear, it was not easy.
So the next one I'm going to talk about is when it comes to like making friends in the UK. Will you say it's hard or it's easy to make friends in this country?
For me,
okay, let us start with this. Are you a very social person? Are you an extrovert?
I am an extrovert. I like going out. Even though it takes a lot of encouragement for me to go out, but I like to go. When I'm out, I'm out. So making friends is not difficult at all. Making friends, I can start like, oh, I like your hair. When I feel like we can connect immediately, I could start like, I like your hair. Your dress is gorgeous. Maybe when we're out on a drink and I see you, probably you compliment me. Probably not really close friends, but we can vibe, we can go out together and all that. So I could compliment. That's how I start. I could compliment one thing that you're wearing. When you tell me, I'll be like, my name is Deborah.
I like that.
And you are, you know. And that's it. Are you on Instagram? You Snapchat, blah blah, and that's it. So we could just hang out for a drink and all that, and you know, that's how it is.
And you click.
Or even if it's on social media, we can
chat.
Yeah, chat.
Okay. Personally, I think.
So yeah, introvert or extrovert or ambivert.
I think for me, it depends on the person I'm relating with. I'm a mixture of all.
But can you walk up to someone and?
But most people think I'm an extrovert, like an extra extrovert. I am actually not. Trust me, making friends in the UK is not easy.
Really not.
Especially having like genuine friends that have your back here in the UK. Friendship here in the UK is transactional. What am I benefiting from you? What are you benefiting from me? Which should not be the ideology behind making genuine friendships.
I think I think true, because it all boils down to time.
Yes.
People barely have
a lot
time.
of people not even time.
People prioritize making money. People prioritize making money than hanging out with their friends.
You still want to work every time. You want to work. Some people work 7 days in a week, so they don't really have time to grow the friendship.
Make friendships blossom if you invest in it.
Yes, now
my own definition of friendship is: can you have someone that you can call and the person can will be with you on your bad days? The sad part of the whole thing is Deborah was not the first person I started speaking to in our class. I started speaking to another girl. We were even in the same group, like in the same assessment group. We had longer calls than myself and Deborah. Do you get? So this girl, I don't want to call names, she was very comfortable where she was because she had an elder sibling that made her landing a bit soft and all. So each time I come up with these some small issues, I feel like, okay, just to talk about, just find a way to brush it aside. It was always assessment for her. Do you understand? I kept chasing up, following the girl up to know if we can get to a level where we can get some good friendship, but it didn't work out till date. Do you get? So me, I feel is where you invest both your time, emotion, love, understanding, everything. That's what you're going to yield later. When we were traveling, Deborah was not traveling with us. You've forgotten. That thing never made me see her as a beg. This girl don't have my time. And it depends on
the kind of person
to come let us go out.
Because there are some people that any small misunderstanding that they have with somebody, they just cut you off shit. Or they don't want to know if the situation at hand you could not make it.
So friendship is basically not about you seeing the person all the time.
It's
you
not
guys talking all the time. It's whenever you take your phone and ring the person, okay, I have this problem, and the person is ready to listen.
I think for me, making friends in this country was hard though, because I'm not someone that used to talk to people. Not like I don't used to talk to people. I'm not someone that walk up to you and say your hair is nice. I'm not going to.
Even some friendships that you intentionally want to grow. You see along the line, you read that.
Exactly. So most of the time,
not
how I make friends is by the time I make friend, maybe that person's friend.
Exactly.
If we click, we click. If we not,
that's basically what happened here. Because both of them were friends before I came to the picture. So when I used to see Thelma's picture on her, I'm like, who is this girl?
Then I used to see her picture
on this one. Then I met her. I've snatched her away, so
they ganged up against me.
So that's the thing. So I think if you want to make friends in this country, it just depends on the person. You have to be a friend of a friend, exactly. So we had classes online, so you not even see what are you saying to make friends with.
Nowhere.
Where are you even going to do that pandemic to make friends with? Your workplace. I mean, you all know the type of things that happen at your place of work, so most people do not try to keep friends at their places of work. So you just try to avoid some unnecessary drama and all of that. So most of the time is when you go to a party, you meet people, or when you go to a birthday dinner or something, that's how you link up with people. So in general, it just depends. If you are like Debbie that can give compliments to just random people, maybe can
I
be
give
easy
you
for
compliment, but that does not mean I want you into my life. Like, let's be friends.
Like I said,
close
if I
friends.
But it can be like acquaintance
No,
now.
yeah.
Fine hair.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
my
I could see you on the road. Oh, your hair looks very nice. Tomorrow I still see. Oh, you're the one I met the other day. Yeah, no, we're just friends. Even if we
I'm very shy in public, oh. So I'm not going to be telling
I want
you.
to know I've gotten your number.
Yeah, I'm very shy in public, so I'm not going to be telling you. Yes, I like your hair. I will just say to my mind, this girl said it's fine, no. Everyone will just be alright. I will not come and tell. Some people are very different. So in just do you. If we can make friends, even on social media self, you can see somebody that you like and try to link up with the person, or just try to connect to the person. So everybody has different routes in making friends. So now that you're done with school, how has it been looking for like jobs outside the whole, let's just say outside the whole warehouse type of job, like normal grad jobs? How has it been?
This particular one, honestly, UK is not all about your master's certificate.
Since you use education in this country,
They do to an extent, but
experience.
it's experience
see your
and good
experience
storytelling
matters. Because personally, the job I do today, although it's connected to my first degree, I did sociology, but not remembering that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
we have to remember it by force.
Yeah, I just, my job is connected to my first degree. Exactly. So getting into it was the third job I started doing here in the UK. I went to do that job without much expectation from it. Let me just make good money and be able to sort my bills here. But getting into that field, I saw that there is more. It's actually a support job that many people just come and do on the surface and leave. But I went into the job and I saw that this is where someone can grow a career from. And I remember that, I studied sociology.
Remember your BSc?
And it's time to bring out my BSc and make use of it. Yes.
And you move forward.
Yeah, and I saw that I could easily get into maybe getting social services.
So it was easier for you to get a job like after school, because I think everybody's done in school, so it's easier for you.
Exactly.
So what about you? Have you been? How will you say the job market has been after like uni?
No, not. I wouldn't say difficult, because I've always liked health. I've always liked health-related jobs. Anything related to health and care. That's me. So before I started working in this mental health hospital, I was doing care, but not mental health though. I was working with autistic children and all. But right now, after school, it's still the mental health hospital, and I'm aspiring to be a nurse, mental health nurse.
So do you do like your BSc in a science related?
Yes.
Okay. I think getting a job after school. Me, I did not do any health anything, so I'm not in their field. But
no, she's in healthcare. I mean, I'm under social services.
It still helps people now. It's still healthcare for people.
Health and social work.
Health and social work is almost the same field.
Almost the same, but yours is totally different.
Okay, your own is totally different.
So mine is totally different. Let me tell you something. Looking for a job in this country is hard, because from the interviews I've attended, one, the least thing they ask you for is whether you're an MSc holder. Okay, yes, in the job description you see like high school something, you see BSc and all of that, but during the interview they hardly they don't ask you which university you went to. So if you are going to like, maybe if you go to like all these top schools like Oxford and all of that, you boldly say to your interview that yes, I went to Oxford. But the thing that they try to get from you in interviews is like your job experience and the things you've done relating to that particular job. And so if you pack like MSc, PhD, they do not care. So they are looking for certifications, experience, whether you know what you are planning to do, not that they are coming to pay you money and you're just there sitting down. So when it comes to job, I would say looking for a job in this country is actually really hard, especially if you're looking for like office-based roles. It's actually hard. But thank God that God has been faithful to us.
Yeah, to us.
To us.
So a question, how about those, sorry to cut you, how about those jobs that they'll tell you learn on the job? Probably you don't really have so much experience.
All those jobs, all those entry-level jobs, you're supposed to have a certain level of experience in it. So obviously they're going to give you training. They're obviously going to give you training, but there are some things they're supposed to know.
They also recommend for people to go for internship.
Yeah, there's some things
if you don't have.
But if your course does not have internship, most of the time internship is not paid. And you know, if you are coming,
that's the thing.
exactly. So sometimes you wouldn't have the opportunity to do internship, because imagine doing internship and you're not getting paid, and you still have to cover your bills and all that. Most people don't have the pleasure to just do internship.
Okay, let me say something. I know that's internship. I know, you know, we were supposed to do internship, but because most of the ones we're seeing, they're not paid. But another thing is, as a beginner, you don't have to prioritize pay. As a beginner,
People's circumstances are different.
I know people's circumstances are different, but when I mean prioritizing pay, you see someone now that, okay, you're seeing an offer for an entry level that maybe they're giving you 22,000 per year, per annum, and maybe your care job, you're bagging £15 per hour, £16 per hour. Oh, they'll say, fuck that shit, I'm doing my care job.
Exactly.
Do you get why? Because the person don't want to go and start from 22,000 per year. They don't mind doing that care.
And it depends on the career path. It depends on the career path.
So
the person
if
wants
you
to take.
really want to go into like real professional job, you should be ready to.
You take that 22K.
down
That's
that
what I'm saying.
step.
It depends on the career path. If you want to
there.
do like normal office work, you collect that 22K last. But you have to weigh your options. You have to weigh the path you are going to. If you know that your future, you want to do office work, you have to start from somewhere. If it's that 20K, you just manage and collect the 20K and then gain your experience. Because you really need that. You see that UK experience, you really need it in your CV. So you gain that experience very well. You don't know, your next job might be like 20% increase in that particular salary you're gaining. Or if you know you want to do like healthcare related job, you follow that field. So don't just follow the crowd. Make sure you know what you're doing, and you make sure you know the path that you want to follow at the end of the day, so that you not be doing follow and be doing this thing. So will you say there's depression in this country?
Oh, full time.
Yeah,
there is.
100%. 100%.
No, there is. There
is depression, but it's for those that want to be depressed. That's my ideology. That's what I think. The truth is, you have to be very intentional about your activities here in the UK for you not to be depressed. You cannot be doing, you can't be working back to back and expecting at the end of the day to chop life with a ghost. No. After working back to back, you will go back to your house and go and sleep depressed and lonely. You really need to invest your time in your social life, and you need to invest your time in other things.
Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sorry to cut
I know.
It doesn't work like that sometimes. The most people who get depressed are the happiest people, you know. So talking about you going and investing your time outside, social life, blah blah blah, I can do all of that and then I'll still be depressed.
So what do you think?
You just have to be intentional about. I don't know.
You have to be intentional with your activity.
Even if you have to balance yourself,
even if you're intentional about your activities, sometimes it's not rosy. It's not rosy all the time. You have your good days.
What do you think depression is, or how do you think depression piles up? Like, how do you think it starts?
Accumulated stress, anxiety,
and maybe loneliness, and you're just not happy in general.
That's the reason why I use that word intentional.
Where you are.
You really need to be intentional. If you're speaking to somebody, you really need to push yourself to speak to somebody about that problem. Do you get? If you don't do that, trust me, after laughing outside, you still come back
in and be
to your
you don't have to tell yourself that you have to be happy for yourself.
Yes.
And don't
you
put
really
your happiness
in
people's hands.
If work gives you happiness, if
take
holiday gives you happiness,
take it.
If clubbing gives you happiness, if alcohol gives you happiness,
go for it, baby.
Just do things. I mean, because this life is not hard. This life is hard already. So just try to look for things that will just make things easier for you. So in general, will you say that life in this UK is hard?
Would you recommend?
Life in the UK?
Yeah, will you say it's hard in general?
Life in the UK is not easy. Trust me. Don't use social media to judge. You need to.
Don't use social media
for anything.
You need to post picture on social media once a week. You don't know what's happening.
You need to experience it. And that thing is, don't think that someone posts nice pictures, you feel that this person is happy, you feel that everything is sorted. Trust me, nobody is sorted 100%.
You don't know what's happening behind closed doors.
The bills here. It's choking.
Yeah.
But you will not just because of bills and you will not look good.
Exactly. Trust me. Will you say life in the UK is hard?
It is. It's not hard, easy. It's so difficult to take time off work because everyone wants to pay their bills. Because if you don't work, no one is going to pay.
Exactly.
Except you have godfathers But
And you really have to connect to
this
people in
time
this
out,
country
yes.
because everyone is picking shifts. You have to book like 1 month before.
Guys,
are you free? Are you free on the 10th of April?
I'm like, she asked me, Deborah, are you going to work? I'm on my way to a Monday train.
You have to like book appointments.
you work every day.
You're not seeing them, so don't forget about it. But I'll say in general, yes, life in this country is really hard, and you just have to find a balance between work, school,
And fun.
your studies, and having fun.
And business if you have
And
one.
business if you have one, because
Ego girl.
you just have to know how to balance everything.
She's a
Last.
chief chef.
Like you have to.
So will you advise people to actually come to the UK if they want to?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
If you have the money,
Jackpot.
Take
please
the risk.
come, let's be friends.
Jackpot.
Come,
it's
let's
not
be
going to be
friends.
easy at first, but it's
Yeah,
going
it's
to
not going
worth
to be
it
easy.
at the end of
Yeah.
It's not
the
going
day. You're
to
coming to the UK can be a stepping stone to better things. Trust me. If you have the money, come.
I think that's all the
Let's be
questions I have for us to ask. So, you guys, if you like this type of video, maybe you should leave like questions you want in the comment section, and we can join that video and answer those questions. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Did you enjoy coming on my YouTube channel?
Yes, it's been a
Yeah,
pleasure.
I would have given people soft drink like malt.
Okay.
You see, next time we'll share malt and
burger.
I mean, we start paying us some quick for our time. You know.
Exactly. But this is 1 hour shift. We stay here for like about an hour. We have soup. Don't worry. Well, yeah, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this particular video. Please do not forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. Do you pronounce it?
Yes. Please like, subscribe, share,
and leave
tell your
good
people
comments
about the channel. We need it to grow.
Exactly. So
Leave
guys,
nice comments about this. Thank you.
so guys, I'll be seeing you in my next video. Do not forget to take care and stay safe. Bye.